Welcome to week number 2 of this 6 energy month during this 9 universal year that is 2025. So let's jump right into it. Each day of the week is ruled by one of the planets. And so Sunday ruled by the sun, Monday, the moon, Tuesday, Mars, Wednesday, Mercury, Thursday, Jupiter, Friday, Venus, and Saturday, Saturn. And so you can overlap the planetary energy with the life path and day energy, along with any transits that are occurring for the week. So, for example, Tuesday, Mars is a great day if you're only able to get one workout in, and it happens to be up to you to choose what to work out. Tuesday's a fantastic day for sports, athletics, working out. Mars rules the shoulders, the upper body. So doing a upper body workout on Tuesday perfectly aligns with Mars. And then doing a deep cleaning of your home on Saturday, Saturn, discipline, structure, new routines, cleaning up your space. Friday, if you're going to get a haircut or do something beauty related with your body, if you are going to launch an advertising campaign, Mercury rules communication. Fantastic day to do it. So you can overlay the planetary energies on top of the life path and day energy. So let's see here. Wednesday, an 8-11 day. Fantastic day to launch an advertising campaign. Wednesday, ruled by Mercury, the feminine 6, service, duty, consistency, selfless routines that help others, build up to an 8 life path day, money, karma, material, and spiritual wealth and success. And you access that through 11 energy by inspiring others. So you make money by inspiring others on a communication day. Wonderful energy to launch an advertising campaign. Friday, Venus Day, 1-9. If you're going to get a haircut, if you're going to change your wardrobe, you're going to clean out a bunch of stuff. 1, new beginnings, 9, conclusion. So a nice tight loop on a day of new routines, new beginnings. 3, analytical, fun, playfulness, creativity that results in a new structure. So beginning a new structure on a beautiful day, wonderful to get a haircut, get a makeover, go to the spa, something of that energy, something that aligns with both Venus energy, one life path. You tap into that by creating and accessing a new routine. So you can overlay the planetary energies with what's happening on the life path and day energy. So the planets for this week, Aries, or Venus is still in Aries. The sun is still in Taurus. We had last week Mercury join Jupiter in Gemini. We had Mars leaving Cancer for the first time in 8 months to join Ketu in Leo. The moon is starting the week in Libra. Rahu is still in Aquarius, and which will be for another year plus. So Rahu's going to be there for a minute. Ketu's going to be in Leo for a minute. And we have Saturn still in Pisces. This is all based on Vedic astrology. The numerology for the week, we are right here in the second week. We are starting with a 23/5 life path that we access. So you access the life path by utilizing day energy. So you access entertainment and creativity through 8 energy, karmic change, death and rebirth, material and spiritual wealth and success, power, being a dynamic energy that balances both materialness and spirituality, the material world and spiritual world. Like I mentioned, Wednesday, 26/8, you access the 8 energy by utilizing in going about the day, expressing yourself with 11 energy. So we are in this week right here. The only major astrological thing we have happening this week is a full moon in Scorpio, magnifying the karmic death and rebirth, the divine feminine combining with selfless service, duty, challenges, routines, barriers that comes with 6 energy. And we are going to access this karmic transition, this karmic change through the highly emotional, the master 11, the divine, charismatic, intuitive 11, which is the master 2 energy. That's really the main astrological, not even transit, but event that we have happening this week. Next week we have the sun, and then week 4, capping off the month, we have a very active end of the month, active beginning of the month, kind of a peak here, and then we are going through more transition at the end of the month. So let's get down to some. Oh man, I did not transition this. That's from last week. So we're going to skip through that slide and we're just going to get straight into the nitty gritty. I can't believe, what time is it? Oh man, it's 1 in the morning. I forgot to do 1:35. Should have completely forgot to do that. It's okay. Just keep it rolling. So Sunday, we have the 23/5 life path with 8 energy. So the 5 life path, a life path of change, adventure, action, entertainment, getting attention. And so you can get attention. You can make a change by utilizing 8 energy. 8 energy, karma. If you've got karma headed your way, it might smack in Sunday ruled by the sun. Big, bold energy might smash you with some karma that results in you making a change. Right? So you are going to access the 5 life path by utilizing 8 energy. 8 energy activities allow you to tap into the 5 life path. So you can have karma whack you that forces you to change. You can also catch a break somewhere, get a big win that convinces you. Divine intuition from the 2, 3, creativity, dynamic energy, playful, fun, success oriented energy. You could get a massive break. You could get a big win that convinces you to stay the course. Sunday ruled by the sun. Monday, a moon day. So generally, the sun is 1 energy. It's aggressive. It goes. It gets attention. It's bold. It's loud. Ego. Moon. Feminine. Softer. More blue, color, warmer, more take a step back, get some nurturing going on. And it just so happens to be a 24/6 life path with nine energy coming from the ninth. And so the sixth life path, cooperation, family, community, it is a welcoming and nurturing energy, creates welcoming and nurturing environments. And the two, once again, divine. Four, structure, discipline, routine. So the sixth energy is one of selfless service. It creates for other people, nurturing environments. It does things for others. The concept of duty is tied to six energy. And the 24 is a selfless worker. And so, two, emotions, four, hard work that you can access through nine energy, completion, focus. Nine energy is people focused, it's empathy, it's intense emotions, it is the desire to help others. So, this is a very inwardly emotional day that is all about selfless service for others. Tuesday, ruled by Mars. It goes, it gets up and goes, action oriented. And we have the seven life path being flavored by one energy and six energy. And we're going to access that life path by utilizing 10 magnified one energy. So we have Tuesday, Mars, action oriented, the 10th, magnified one energy, action, leadership, determination. It's an individual number. Excuse me. It's an individual number. It's focused on one thing and then it just goes to achieve that one thing. We have the seven life path being flavored by six, one and six, 16. So the one is present through the life path, and we have the magnified one through the day, along with Tuesday, Mars, giving us even more action in raw energy. So we had Mars just enter Leo this weekend, and this is going to be the first real divine intelligence day, the first day of serious introspection with all of this new kind of free energy as Mars exited the super emotional water sign of Cancer. So Mars has been released from this watery emotional burden. And for the first time, we are going to be able to utilize some divine intelligence, some intuitive self-discovery, one energy, new beginnings, starting new, six energy coming exactly off of the sixth life path from Monday. So we are building on that with a little bit more intelligence, with more direct action, orientation, and focus, which is going to lead us directly. And we access this sixth life path or the 16/7 life path by utilizing one energy, which we are going to have plenty of on Tuesday. So if you have not worked out in a minute, if you have not taken care of your body, if you've been really holding back emotions, this might be a day where this explosion type event happens. Don't do something heavy, like a heavy workout. The seven life path loves to teach through introspection, self-analysis, teach through material loss, a day of new selfless service for others, a day creating this new six energies, a barrier, it's a challenge, it's a hardship. Not a great day to do a heavy, heavy workout if you haven't been lifting for a minute and you have all this bubbling energy built up and Mars is in Leo for the first time with this seven energy. It's like this could be a fantastic day to get hurt doing something goofy or stupid with your physical routine, especially if you're experiencing an explosion of anger or something like that. Like jack yourself up. And we do not want that. So this is a very high energy day, which is taking us directly into the Scorpio full moon at 27 degrees. 2 plus 7 is 9, giving us this completion degree on like I mentioned, a 26/8 on this karmic life path day. So we're going to access that 26, that divine intuition, that divine feminine energy that's pairing up with selfless service, routines, barriers that we are going to get over and learn lessons from. That's coming together to create this karmic strength, this resourcefulness, and a energy that signifies durable beauty. You have the beauty from the two energy, you have the durability in selfless service of the six. That's all being wrapped up in this beautiful karmic bubble or with a beautiful karmic bow. And the way we access this life path is through 11 energy, intuition, inspiring others, having some charisma. This day is all about divine support. The universe is going to absolutely be supporting you. We have Mercury giving us an energetic boost on this day, being paired up with Jupiter. So, some divine guidance on this day, allowing us to access the bigger picture vision that the universe is karmically giving us. And we have Scorpio, full moon happening. And so, Mars from yesterday is actually going to be having an impact on this full moon because of its positioning in Scorpio. And this full moon is with Mars aspecting it, still having the Ketu Leo energy along with Mars, giving us an aspect on this full moon. This full moon is all about bringing emotional closure to this long, slow building, kind of brewing under the surface in the water sign of Cancer. It's like the current of the ocean. These currents are tumultuous. These currents are dramatic. They're strong. They're heavy. Yet the water on the surface is still calm. And so these violent currents are coming to the surface through the Scorpio energy. And so with Mars and Ketu and Leo aspecting this, it's likely that the breakthrough for this power struggle is going to be signified by the confrontation with the self. And so I posted earlier today, this afternoon, about Mars Ketu in Leo itself. And that post, the energy from that post is going to be coming to the front. It's coming to a head here on Wednesday, June 11th. And so Scorpio, the eighth sign, represents death and rebirth. And it cuts straight to the depths of the human experience. Scorpio does absolutely nothing surface level. So all of these heavy currents and emotional currents that Cancer has been creating within us are coming to the surface. Scorpio is drawing them out. And so this full moon is asking us, where have we been too passive and too reliant on others? Scorpio full moon, 27 degrees, Wednesday, 26/8 life path on an 11 energy day. So divine, so karmic. This energy is not about being liked. It is about owning your authority, even if it means you have to stand alone. This is when inner confidence meets outer confrontation. It's not about drama or getting into a fight or having an anxious implosion or an angry explosion. This energy is about saying and expressing what needed to be said months ago. The feelings and emotions you had that you tucked away, you suppressed, you pushed them down with Mars and Cancer. These are coming to the surface. And so it's time to stop looking for safety in people who benefit from your silence. Wednesday, Mercury, communication. The time to feel deeply with the Scorpio energy and express yourself authentically without apology on this 11 energy Mercury ruled day. The time is now. There's no reason to honor emotional contracts, possibly karmic relationships that no longer serve you. This 9 universal year with this 6 energy month on this karmic 11 big picture, intuition, future, thinking about the future, setting a big picture for the future. These karmic emotional contracts that expired months ago, and you realized it with the Mars Cancer energy, or even if these contracts expired years ago, all the way back to the beginning of this 9 year universal cycle that started in 2017. Maybe you got into a karmic relationship in 2020 during all the COVID stuff. And these relationships no longer support you. This Scorpio full moon is here to support you in, like I mentioned, feeling deeply and expressing yourself authentically without apology. These karmic ties are coming to an end. And this Mercury ruled 11 energy day is the perfect time to start expressing your authentic self. You no longer need to pretend you're fine if you're not. There's no reason to be loyal to circumstances that are causing you pain and suffering. We are transitioning out of this 9 year cycle into a new cycle, and this is the month that we're doing the work to make it happen. This is the first Mercury day since Mars has entered Leo, with Ketu giving you the ability to actually detach from what was so that you can move into what is meant to be. So, using the emotional clarity and the strength from the universe to move forward freely and authentically as the person you truly are, the new journey's beginning. And it starts here Wednesday, June 11th. Now's the time to actually begin closing these energetic cycles and energetic loops that no longer serve us. And so after you communicate these emotions here on Wednesday, Thursday, June 12th, 9 life path conclusions with 3 energy. So 9 life paths, 1 and 8, new beginnings, karmic, death and rebirth transformation that we access through new beginnings with divine feminine intuition that all add up to give us this wonderfully lucky, childlike, optimistic, fun, creative, expressive energy. So we're going to complete this transformation process by once again communicating, having Thursday ruled by Jupiter guiding us with divine wisdom. Have some fun, express yourself authentically, and the universe will support you with compassion, empathy, and some nurturing guidance if you are willing to use this authority, if you're willing to actually express yourself and move forward authentically. We got 1 energy coming from the 18 life path. We have 1 energy coming from the 12 energy from the 12th. Conclusions, communication, childlike fun and optimism, all being magnified and supported with the beautiful Jupiter energy that is paired currently with Mercury. So this process is coming to a conclusion across these 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday. Dipping us into Friday, the Venus day. Venus is all about beauty. And so 19 life path, new beginnings, 1-9, tight loop, 1 life path, 13 energy, new beginnings with 3 energy, creative, analytical, success focus with some luck and optimism on your side, starting a new routine on Friday, having the courage to speak up and express yourself authentically on Wednesday, getting lucky with the way that the universe is starting to close these loops for you if you're doing the work so that we can start a new routine with the beauty of Venus giving us the support, accessing this new individualistic and simplistic way of expressing ourselves that simply is being authentic with some hard work, some stability, some practicality in a new routine. So that Saturday, ruled by Saturn, the planet with the ring, you have the planet here and you have the ring on the outside. And so if you think of the planet in there, there is no escaping the ring of Saturn. Some people are on the front end of Saturn. They're constantly trying to go too fast. They're constantly in a hurry. I need this now. I want this now. And Saturn's constantly having to pull them back, constantly hitting the ring. Other people, they're on the backside of Saturn. The ring is dragging them through life. They're resisting, they're hesitant. Saturn, Saturday, June 14th, this 20 life path, this 11 life path with 14 energy, the divinely supportive, beautiful, magnified feminine energy from the 20 life path with the passionate, intuitive, inspiring, big picture outlook that comes from the Master 2, the 11 energy of this life path. We access this new beginning, setting this new picture and new vision for our life by actually experiencing change, letting Saturn guide us in this transition and change. New beginnings, one energy with the new routine, new structure that comes with the four combining together to give us change, independence, creativity, adaptability, getting attention, being able to entertain others through the authentic expression of ourself. And that brings us to the end of the week. So we have right here, actually, you know what? Yeah, because I forgot I didn't do that one. I forgot this. This should say, that should be week 2. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this right now. I'll update that later. Actually, I guess it's not going to matter because once I upload it and post it. So I'll go to this one. So this is the layout for the week right here. Sunday, June 8th. We started off. We have the peak right here, middle of the week, giving us the energy and boost that began right here across the early part of this weekend. And then at the end of the week, we get all this divine support from the universe when the sun will be entering Gemini on this 3 life path, the lucky life path, giving us some luck and some divine support, alleviating all this heavy energy by allowing us to dip into this new routine, have some fun, be playful, be expressive. And so this is going to be a heavy week for most of us. There's a lot of work to be done this week, and the universe is going to support us through it. And then next week, we have a little bit of alleviation coming at the beginning of the week before we really have all this energy start taking off and pushing us through the rest of the month. If you listen this far, I genuinely appreciate it. I will be making a post for full moon in Scorpio specifically later this week. As always, if you have any questions, comments, drop them down below. I would love to know how you plan on taking advantage of the energy the universe is offering us this week. And I genuinely appreciate you listening. If you listen this far, I will talk to you again soon.